Hi, this is Nathan Jeffers with the GracePoint Media Arts team, and this week I want to show you how to create a very basic PowerPoint title slide for a sermon series. So this is the document that we're going to be creating. This is the title slide we'll be creating, and this is based on Steve is doing a series called Church History coming up pretty soon, and I just decided why not do it based on something real that will actually happen. So what I did was start looking for different images that I could use as the base image. For a very simple PowerPoint slide, you'll need the title here, Church History, a background picture, this old Hebrew Bible, and the GracePoint logo. And that's it. That's all you need for the most basic PowerPoint slide. So I thought an old Bible would look good. So I went onto a site. It's called sxc.hu. So they do require you to sign up, but it's very worth it. It's called Stock Exchange. There's a few other ones that I've linked on our Media Arts Resources page that are also very good. That don't require you to sign up, but I would highly recommend this one. It tends to have the best images here. So we're gonna start by creating a new Photoshop document. Go up to File, New. We're gonna make sure that our width is 1024 pixels and then height of 768 pixels, resolution 72 pixels per inch, RGB color mode, and then 8-bit depth with a background of white. And I went over this in another tutorial as well. What we're going to do is go up to File, Open, and we're going to find that Hebrew Bible image, that Hebrew Bible JPEG that I downloaded from Stock Exchange. So click on Hebrew Bible, click Open. Now I'm going to actually click and drag using this Move tool here. This is the toolbar, just very basic. It has all your tools on the left-hand side in the default window arrangement. So this Move tool is up at the very top. It's this little arrow with that kind of compass-looking thing next to it, and that's the Move tool. V is the keyboard shortcut to use that tool, and I'm going to actually click and drag the image over up to that untitled tab, and then I let go once I'm on the document space there. And there the document is. It's really big. There's also different ways to do that, clicking and dragging. If you have your windows arranged in just windows here, like many of the older versions are, you would just kind of position it so you can see both of the documents. You would click and drag just like I showed you, and you would let go once you're hovering over that other document. Now this is obviously way too big, so we need to shrink it down. So we're going to go up to Edit, Free Transform. There's a shortcut for that, Command T, that I use a lot. And we're going to shrink it down by using the toolbar up on the top there. Now that might be a little too fast, but I want to get through this pretty quickly. I click that link there. It maintains the aspect ratio, so that means it's not being stretched. When I change the width, the height comes with it. And then I'm going to go ahead and press Enter or Return. And that looks pretty good. It's a little bit dark, a little bit dull, so I might brighten it up a little bit using what's called levels. So with that layer selected in your layers palette, you go up to Image, Adjustments, and Levels. And this brings up what may look like a very confusing window here, but really all it is it's showing you the black points, the midpoints or midtones, and the highlights in your image, so the whitest parts of your image. So you see that there's no white parts. We're actually just going to take this slider and slide it to the left, and that brightens up the image. We don't want to go too high. And then when we zoom out, we can see, if you check and uncheck the preview box, that brightened up the image quite a bit, and it's more visually appealing. So we're just going to press OK, and there we go. Alright, let's start by putting the title in there. So using the text tool down here on the toolbar, the horizontal type tool, a shortcut for that is the letter T. And we're going to drag out a text box here. I'm just clicking and dragging from the left to the right. And up here is the toolbar. Whenever you change to a different tool, the toolbar changes up here. So it's context sensitive. I have center text. My color is black, just so you can see up here. My text is centered, or I have 102-point font. Text is centered, and the color is black. We actually want to change that to white, so we're going to click up here and change the color just with this select text color window. We're going to drag it all the way up to the top left, which is white, and press OK. So now we're going to type in church history.